Hi you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys a first impression on a very new, exciting new collection that Urban Decay recently released. And the collection that I'm referring to is the new Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. I knew I had to pick this up. So freaking cute, so freaking amazing, and I'm a massive fan. So Urban Decay went ahead and released a few products part of the collection. So they went ahead and released this Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, which retails for $49. I will have all the links down below in the description box if you guys want to pick up anything for yourselves. They went ahead and released 3 different lipsticks, but I only went ahead and picked up one, which is in the shade Cherry. It's a deepened like burgundy color. I know you guys like me in deep shades, so I went ahead and chose this one. The packaging is so cute. They also went ahead and released the Cherry Highlight and Blush palette, which looks just like this. The packaging is everything. And then they went ahead and released the all-nighter setting spray in the cherry scent. So I still haven't smelled this one yet. I hope it's not gonna give me a headache, but I really do enjoy the regular Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray, so hopefully I will enjoy that. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys mainly swatches, and then I wanna create a bomb-ass sexified hot look. Like that's the look, that's the vision I have at the moment. So let's firstly go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow palette because it's the most exciting one. So here's how the outer packaging looks. I absolutely love it. I'm totally keeping this box. Once you open up the eyeshadow palette, you can see the interior part here has a bunch of cherries, which is just like these little details. They just get me every time. You take out the palette just like that, and here's how the palette looks. It's beautiful, so reflective. And as you guys can tell from probably the outer packaging, the color story of this palette is burgundy. So here's how the palette looks up close. We are receiving 12 different eyeshadows in here, ranging from matte, satin, and metallic finishes. And then there's a brush that's included as well. I do have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette here, which was in many favorites videos in my top 5 favorite eyeshadow palettes of I think 2018, maybe 2017, I'm not sure. But I love this, so I knew I had to have this one in my life. This one definitely is more fiery, like orangey toned, and like I mentioned, this one has more of like a burgundy vibe to it. So let me go ahead and give you guys some swatches so we can see how this performs, like swatch wise, and then we'll do an eye look, and then I'll go into the other products as I use them.
Collide, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. So alive.
Okay. We need a little bit of a breather here. This is so much more creamier and softer than the other Urban Decay palettes. I feel like a lot of times the Urban Decay palettes sometimes tend to have a little bit of like a drier consistency feel to them. Do you know what I mean? Even though they are still workable and they create beautiful looks, they tend to have a little bit of a drier feel, at least the Naked palette, but at least the Naked palettes. But this palette was so freaking nice, very soft, barely any kick up, barely any fallout, nothing like that really. They swatched gorgeously, as you guys saw from the 2 swipe swatches, like perfection. And they're like fully pigmented, like no game is being played over here, man. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The color story of this is the definition of me. And honestly, I feel like the definition of anyone, because these kind of colors just bring your eyes out. I feel like this is what I wanted the ABH Modern Renaissance palette to be. Right over here. This is my new Modern Renaissance palette. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the eye look. I'm so thrilled and excited to test these out. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be using my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow brushes. I purchased these myself. Morphe does not even know who the hell I am. And I really do like the brushes. If you guys were contemplating on them, they're available at Ulta. I'll have them linked down below if you want to pick them up. But yeah, I'm gonna be using those, and I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, let's go. Here's where we're at up close and personal. Up close and personality. Okay, so the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Hotspot. It's a matte cream shade that I'm gonna set my lids with. I'm just gonna take any random brush. This is actually not a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush, but I'm just gonna throw that on. I'm also just gonna like wipe this off. Okay, so like I mentioned before, the look that I want to go for is very dramatic, very heavy, very sexy, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that for today. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Feels. It's this really nice matte rosy type of shade, and I'm just gonna like buff that in the crease as the first initial color. That blended in super beautifully. Just a really nice wash of like this rosy shade. I really like that. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Juicy, and that one is just a really nice peachy color. Also really light. I think it would be a great shade to use as a transition.
Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Bing, and that's the shade right over there. Reminds me of like Mr. Bing from Friends, you know, Chandler. I'm gonna take it on a smaller crease brush, pick a little bit of that up, and then work that in the crease, but a little bit lower than the other shades.
Beam lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping.
Yum! I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. It's performing super nicely. The next shade I'm going to go in with is Devilish, which is this one right over here. It's a little bit deeper than the previous shade. More, I would say, burgundy, leaning more towards like an, I don't know, eggplant type of color. I'm going to take it on the same brush and then also like work in the same kind of area to deepen up that crease.
Beam lights paint the skies, only you.
And then the final shade I'm going to build up the crease with is the shade Privacy. It's the last shade in the palette. And this is kind of like a borderline deepened brown with a hint of purple going on. So I'm going to take that on a even smaller blending brush and focus that mainly like on the outer part and throw it in a little bit like towards the middle, but like not like all the way in there. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. Okay, so we're done with the shade Privacy. I actually think it blended out pretty beautifully for being so deep. Usually like the deep shade, it's hard to like blend that shit out, you know? But this wasn't so bad. The shade that I'm gonna go and use on the lids, why do I have to say the word go? The shade that I'm gonna use on the lids is one that I'm not sure about, so give me a second. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the shade Young Love. It's this one right over here. Such a beautiful shade. I'm just gonna take it on my finger and just dot it on the lids. Let's hope I'm gonna be happy with this color. I'm gonna put it only on the first like 3/4 of my eye. Whoa! Yes. Okay, so after I place the lid shade on, I'm gonna just take the previous blending brush and kind of just blend the middle. So it's not going to be like a harsh line between both colors, you know? I will say that the mattes did not have any fallout whatsoever, but this shade right here, like the shade that I put on the lid, had a little bit of fallout. Nothing too major though, like very little. But just something to keep in mind. I'm actually breathing for this look. You know how people say I'm living and breathing? I'm just breathing for this look right now. I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Turn On. I feel like this palette is so sexual. You know what I'm saying? Why gotta be so sexual? I'm gonna use the shade Turn On for my inner corner highlight and then for my brow bone as well. Let's see. It's not as light as I would want it to be, but it's still not too bad. Actually, it's workable. It's good. It actually ties in very well with the look, so. Because it has like a little bit of a pinky reddish undertone to it, which is interesting. Take a little bit of that on here. So as per usual, my camera has died. So I just went ahead and finished off the other eye. I really like it so far. I'm digging it. I'm digging this. I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. Since there are no like major pops of color, I'm just gonna kind of tie in the whole eye with basically everything that I use on my crease on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna use the shade Feels, which is the first initial transition shade we use. I'm going to use the shade Bing, Mr. Bing, and then I'm going to be using the shade Devilish and Privacy as well, so kind of build up each one gradually. Let's go.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized. by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Can't make.
All right, after I did my lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and use some Essence eyeliner. They did have a few eyeliners that was part of the collection, but it was just like re-promotes of products that they already have, and I don't need doubles of that, so I didn't buy the eyeliner. But I really do like this Essence one. It's really nice and black. It's $3 at Ulta, and you cannot go wrong. So I'm gonna tightline and I'm gonna line my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara. I've actually been really enjoying this. I got it in my, where did I get it? Yeah, Sephora Play Box. It's so nice and very black, and it doesn't clump up my lashes. You can totally wear this like look without false lashes, but I feel like since I'm going for that like sexy vibe, I need a little bit of a step above, you know what I mean? For lashes, I'm gonna use these new ones by Kiss. These are the Lash Couture Faux Mink Collection lashes in little black dress. Okay, so excited for this part. The next thing I'm gonna use is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette, you guys. Look at the packaging, so cute. I can't throw out this box, I just cannot. This retails for $34, and in here we are getting 2 blushes and, one blush and 2 highlighters. So one goldish type of highlighter, one whitish highlighter with a little bit of like purple, like micro glitters in there, and then this deepened, burgundy blush. So let me give you guys swatches. These are butt ass soft, tushy soft. You guys love when I say that, and it really is today. Here's how 3 of those look, and then here's how they swatch. Not crazily beyond pigmented, but maybe that's a good thing, because I feel like if they would be crazily pigmented, it would be super hard to blend out, you know? So I did put on blush already before because I forgot that there was a blush in here, but I'm gonna just use a teensy bit because I do want this burgundy vibe on my cheeks. It's picking up nicely on the brush, and let's see how it's gonna apply. Yes, baby. This is like too much already, right? I know, whatever, it's just for the video. I'm not going anywhere after this. Or am I? It's really pretty. And I think it's actually perfectly pigmented. Whoa! Calm down. Calm down, I have to blend this out. Okay, yeah. The next thing I'm gonna do is use the highlighter. I think I kind of want to use this one, even though it looks a bit deep. This one has a little bit of like a purpley-ish shift to it, and I don't want to have like purpley on my face now. So I'm gonna just do the goldish one. Let's hope it's gonna perform nicely on my cheeks, and hopefully I'm not too fair for that. One second, I love taking these off. Satisfaction. Oh nice, the shade is good. It's working out perfectly for me. Yes, it's so pretty, look at that. I like to put a little bit on my forehead, just cause, I mean, why not? Nose. I always say this, but I really like the nose highlight. I love it. I know a lot of people hate it, but I like it because it makes my nose look cuter than it is, you know? I'm like, why wouldn't I want to be cuter? I didn't get on my Cupid's bow. It's a really stunning shade. Wow, this highlighter palette is worth it just for that highlighter. And the blush I like as well. I'm going to put a little bit on my inner corners just to kind of like tie in the whole look, even though I don't think that it's necessary because I already highlighted before, but still. Okay, I like it. Let me just blend everything out so it's not like hardcore naked style. Okay, so we're done with that. I really like this, even though they didn't swatch like the best. It's super stunning on. Watch how I rewatch the footage and I'm like, girl, no. For the lipstick, I'm going to be using the lipstick that I purchased in the shade Cherry. So they had this shade, they had I think more of like a nude color and then a different color, I can't remember, but you guys, there's a cherry on this lipstick tube. What the hell? This is so creative and cute. I love that they went that extra mile to put the cherry there because just cause, you know, I'm so excited for that. This is a creamy finish. Look at that, it's such a deep shade. I'm gonna use a lip kind of pencil to draw at my lips, and then I'm gonna fill them in with this. finally, like finally, I'm always like, yeah, oh my god, I don't wear these kind of shades and whatever. Yes, you're wearing the shade today. It's so freaking beautiful. Love it. And then finally, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Urban Decay Cherry Scented All-Nighter Setting Spray. Packaging also really cute. They really went all out with this collection in the most adorable way ever. And then that's how the packaging looks. I'm totally gonna refill this once it's like done. But I hope it's not overpowering. Let's hope. Oh my god, you know what it smells like? One second. Where's my thingy? Oh my god, it reminds me of like school when I was younger. Like it smells like candy, but like in the best way ever. Like cherry candy, I don't know. It does not taste, it doesn't smell like cherry like medicine or anything. Man, that smells like shit. But this smells really refreshing and nice. I'm about it. I'm so not getting a headache. So that's pretty much it. That's the completed look. I will say overall, I am pretty pleased with the eyeshadow palette, with the face palette, with the lipstick, with the facial mist. I mean, there isn't one product here that I'm kind of like, no, you know? This palette is actually super beautiful, really easy to work with, and I do find that these shades are a bit softer than their other shades in their other Naked palettes, which is a definite plus. It was really easy to create this look, even though it looks dramatic and like whoa, like it was easy, you know. And I usually, when something is tough, I'm kind of like, hey, whatever, next. But I really did enjoy creating this look with this palette. I think it's really nice, and you guys would love it. Let me just show you guys quickly comparison between the Naked Heat and the Naked Cherry palette. Here's how both of them look side by side. I don't think that they're gonna pair well together because they totally have different color stories going on, but I adore the Naked Heat palette, and now I adore the Naked Cherry palette. I'm so excited to continue using it, and it's probably gonna be in my October favorites video because it's so good. It's really good. If you guys were contemplating on this, then so far amazing. Let me know if you guys went ahead and picked up anything from the Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. Let me know if you're into it. Let me know if you're gonna skip out on it. Let me know what you think of this look in general and of this lipstick, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.